Welcome to GISRAS Global Institute of Sharia Research and Advisory Services. As a premier global provider of Sharia-compliant financial solutions, GISRAS is dedicated to advancing the Islamic finance industry. With a distinguished team of scholars and experts, we offer comprehensive advisory services, innovative research, and top-tier training programs, all aimed at elevating understanding and fostering growth in Sharia-compliant finance. Discover how our expertise can support and enhance your understanding and practice in the realm of Islamic finance. Welcome to our series on Islamic finance terminology. In this series, we'll explore key terms that form the foundation of Sharia-compliant finance. Each video will focus on one term, giving you clear definitions and practical examples to help you understand their real-world applications. Our goal is to equip you with the knowledge needed to navigate Islamic financial practices with confidence. Mudarabah is a cornerstone of Islamic finance, embodying principles that ensure fairness, risk-sharing, and ethical investment. This form of investment partnership involves two key players: the Rabul Mal, or investor, who provides the capital, and the Mudarib, or entrepreneur, who contributes expertise and management skills. Unlike conventional financial systems, profits in Mudarabah are shared as per agreed ratios, while losses are borne solely by the investor unless due to the entrepreneur's negligence. This arrangement not only fosters trust and cooperation, but also aligns with Islamic prohibitions against interest, riba, promoting a just economic system. The ethical dimensions of Mudarabah. Mudarabah stands out due to its ethical framework, which emphasizes equitable risk distribution, prohibition of unjust gains, and high transparency. Risk is fairly shared. The investor accepts the financial risks, which prevents the entrepreneur from facing undue hardship, encouraging responsible business management and innovation without the fear of financial ruin. Prohibition of riba. Gains in Mudarabah must come from legitimate business profits and not through interest, aligning with Islamic principles that seek to prevent exploitation and promote welfare. Transparent agreements. All terms are clearly defined and agreed upon before initiating the business, fostering an environment of mutual trust and respect. Some examples of Mudarabah tech startup venture. Imagine a software developer with a great idea for an educational app but lacking funds partners with an investor. The investor provides the capital, while the developer manages the app's development and marketing. They agree to share the profits, with the investor receiving 60% for assuming the financial risk. If the app is successful, both parties benefit from the profits. However, if the project fails, the investor bears the financial loss, while the developer loses only the time and effort invested. This highlights the ethical risk-sharing principle of Mudarabah. Another example of Mudarabah. Real estate development project. A real estate expert identifies a profitable property development opportunity, but lacks the capital to move forward. An investor steps in to provide the necessary funds, while the expert manages the construction and sale of the homes. Profits are shared equally, with a 50-50 split reflecting their contributions. If the project fails, the investor absorbs the financial loss, while the expert's role focuses on applying their skills to ensure the project is sustainable and socially responsible. This arrangement highlights the ethical risk-sharing and collaboration principles of Mudarabah. Third example of Mudarabah. Agricultural expansion. An experienced organic farmer seeks to expand operations and adopt advanced sustainable farming techniques, but lacks the funds. Through a Mudarabah agreement, an investor provides the capital to acquire more land and equipment. Profits are shared 70-30, with the farmer receiving the larger portion due to their operational and management role. This example not only highlights the ethical investment in sustainable agriculture, but also shows the support for small-scale farmers in expanding their business without the burden of financial risk. Why Mudarabah is ethical? Mudarabah stands as a model of ethical finance, rooted in the principles of fairness and social justice. It encourages entrepreneurship by allowing investors and business managers to share in profits based on mutual agreement, without the burden of interest or exploitation. This structure promotes responsible business practices, ensuring that both parties act with integrity and transparency. By aligning financial success with ethical values, Mudarabah fosters sustainable economic development, creating opportunities that benefit individuals and society as a whole. Thank you for joining us in this first session of our series on Islamic finance terminology, where we explored the concept of Mudarabah. We hope this session provided you with a clear and insightful understanding of how Mudarabah promotes ethical finance and responsible business practices. Be sure to stay tuned for the next session, where we'll continue to unpack more key terms and concepts in Islamic finance. We appreciate your time and look forward to guiding you through the next part of the series. About us at GISRAS, we are advancing knowledge and providing expert guidance in Sharia-compliant finance and Islamic economics. Our global team of scholars, researchers, and finance specialists offers valuable insights, top-notch training, and customized advisory services. Mission. Our mission is to drive the evolution of Islamic finance and economics through cutting-edge research, expert training, and Sharia advisory services. Vision. Our vision is to be the leading global authority in Sharia research and advisory, setting benchmarks for excellence in Islamic finance. Core services, Sharia compliant. Our core services consists of Islamic deposits products, comprehensive Sharia compliant documentation and agreements for current savings and term accounts, Sharia compliant pool management, profit loss distribution and investment strategies, corporate and consumer financing solutions, long-term and short-term Sharia, compliant corporate and consumer financing solutions and strategies, Islamic capital market, sukuk structuring, Sharia screening and compliance audits, money market instruments, long-term and short-term, Mudarabah, Musharaka and Wakala investments advices. Training and development, Islamic finance, courses, workshops and seminars. Sharia learning, Islamic law, jurisprudence, Quran, Hadith and Zakah. Consultancy and advisory, Sharia business models and transaction compliance. Halal business advisory and Sharia audits. Research and development, innovative research in Sharia, perspectives to advance Islamic finance.